I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.
What's up, DC? So we all know by now that the #1 resource in the game at the moment is the Votive offering. You will not find an item in the broker that sells faster than this one at the moment. I guarantee you it. With that said, I'm going to show you the best farming method for this item. As you can see, this is the vendor right here that sells them. A character can get about 10 of them once every week. So bear that in mind. Now the two missions I'm going to show you I'm running. As you see right here, it is double mark week. So I'm going to show you this during the double mark week so you can see how effective it can be. So the two missions I'm going to run is these two bounties. You already know what they are, the Dr. Fate and the Shazam Wizard bounty. Now let me show you the bounty in case you don't know what they are. This is the bounty for killing 100 ads. Usually when you kill each one of these big ones, you get 10 right off the bat. So if you get into a group, or if you go into the phase that's filled, you're going to get them done quickly. The second one is the actual bounty itself, is the open world boss. Once you kill him, you complete it. It's that simple. Alright, so now these two bounties, when you complete them, you're going to get 2 reward boxes. You get 2 blue reward boxes. The blue ones usually give you a high drop rate when it comes to the items that we want, which is the Votive offering. Now when there's a lot of players playing, usually you're going to get these off these boxes quickly. Like you see right here, I got 1 just from that 1 box, and then the second one I'm gonna get 2 just from doing these 2 bounties. So that's luck right there, but that usually happens when there's a lot of players on. Now I don't want to rely just on luck, so I'm going to buy them off the vendor so I'm guaranteed the drops. I'm going to use the marks that I'm earning from running the bounty, especially right now during the double mark week. This is going to benefit me a lot. It benefits me regardless, even if there wasn't double marks, but double marks is nice. Now I'm going to put these in my share bank because I either want to sell these or use them on my main character so I can level up the OP item. But this is the thing. If you don't have a lot of characters, you're basically done. If you have 1 toon, your farm is over. Then you need replay badges, which cost real money, or you need to rely on friends to reset you for free. And we don't all want to be a freeloader, do we? So how do we get past these paywalls? Well, if you've been following my channel, you've probably heard me say this before. You need to create a bunch of characters. On my channel, I've provided y'all with enough loot exploits that you should have been done this. The devs themselves, they give us a free CR skip once a year, and there's one coming up here in January, so I'd recommend you take advantage of that. Don't just create the character, get the free exobytes, the nth metal detectors that you get from it, and then delete the toon. No, keep the character and actually play on them. I've also provided y'all with a DPS guide video on how to make alternative toons and have them be effective in the game even though you don't have max artifacts or a lot of skill points. I'm still going to be providing y'all with a lot of videos like that to come here in the future. I'm going to be giving y'all a bunch of upcoming loadout videos for precision for every single power in the game, and all these characters that I'm about to show you these builds on, they're going to be only for about 70 to 80 skill points max. I'm going to show you how to use these builds with less skill points than everybody else and a little bit of artifacts, and it still be effective for you to play in the game and get this type of loot for yourself. Having this much characters guarantees you infinite loot throughout the entire week, month, however long you play this game. I only play this game for maybe 2 to 3 hours a day, give or take. Sometimes I take a break here and there. I don't even play it at all. And when I do play it, I run on my main toon, get all the dailies and weeklies done, and then go on to the next toon. I don't stay on one character. I don't even have the OP item fully maxed out yet on my main toon. I'll do that when the prices of these voting offerings go down to the 1 to 2 million range. I don't need that OP item to be strong in the game. I beat a lot of players at DPSing in the game without that OP item, and they're all maxed out. It's kind of hilarious. Now if you're wondering what am I going to do with all this loot, well, I could do several things with it. I can get my OP item up, and of course if I do that, I can also get the discount, so the Votive offerings will go down half off to 6 marks instead of 12, and that would actually be ideal because then I can buy all those feats on all the toons and then they'll get the discount. But you see, having this much characters, you don't really even need to do that. because it doesn't matter. You're not going to play on these tunes to be like your main character you run on. You're going to play on these tunes to gain you loot, to gain you a lot of DC cash, to gain your main character all the resources your main tune needs to be maxed out. This is the true way to play DC. If you're not playing DC like this, well, unfortunately, you're paying a lot of money on this game of your real life income, and unfortunately, you're making the devs filthy rich. You're also making players like me a lot of money, because you see, players like me, we like to farm like this. We like to get as much resources as possible and sell them in the broker, and guess what we do with all that DC cash? Can any of y'all guess? Well, I'm gonna give you a hint. If you see in the chat right there, you see a lot of bots shouting all day. Why are these bots shouting all day? Well, you guessed it. They're making tons of money. How are they making tons of money? Well, because of lazy players that don't want to farm. Now, there's nothing wrong with being lazy. I mean, I'm not even complaining about it. You lazy players are making us tons of money. But you're also shooting yourself in the foot. So I recommend to play like this. Now, if you don't want to play like this, it is what it is. That's your decision. But I'm letting you know, if the devs come out with a free CR skip, you should take advantage of it, because having this much characters gains you a lot. Now, again, for all the haters out there, if you don't like farming like this and you're gonna be like, who would farm like this? That's too much work. Well, guess what, bro? You're probably one of the ones spending your hard-earned money on this game that's 11 years old. In case you're wondering, it took me 3 hours to farm on 16 tunes. If you found this video informative, leave a like and consider subscribing.
I got you stuck off the realness. I got you stuck off the realness.